Now joined by Barry Nash after Limerick's 4 in a row. It's the morning after, Barry. You obviously woke up with a smile on your face. How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, great. I'm fantastic feeling. Great to wake up here in Limerick as well. Like, you know, coming back here last night with all of our families and friends and Limerick supporters. It's just been it was an incredible day, and I think a great decision made to come back to Limerick, you know, and to be here in the Woodlands Hotel with the Fitzgerald family. They're an incredible family, and they're unbelievable to us, and their hospitality is incredible, like, you know. So yeah, look, it's great, unbelievable feeling.
Yeah, you were swamped there coming out by the youngsters. That's really part and parcel. Obviously it's so much about the game itself, but that's so important, and that's what this group have done. You've signed the autographs, you've taken the photos, all that. It's really part and parcel of your job, I suppose, as an inter-county hurler.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you know, the Limerick supporters follow us all over the country, you know, and it's the least we can do to show our gratitude and support for them as well, like, you know. So yeah, it's great to see all the kids and the parents with them here today, and having the support we had yesterday was just incredible, like, you know. Yeah,
we were just talking about rumours and stuff there before I started press record here. Rumours yesterday going around that you probably weren't aware of them. Obviously you were in match mode, but rumours that you were carrying this injury, you were in a boot, all this sort of stuff. Complete and utter nonsense, really, was it?
I'd love to know who made up that rumour. No, I was absolutely perfect going into the game. There was no fear in there.
Yeah, so the game itself then, obviously Kilkenny get a second goal early in the second half, and you know they seem to be in the ascendancy, but it's not to say you flicked the switch, but most definitely you went into what we call a purple patch and really took control of the game. I think it was 10 of the next 11 points. You know, really dominant 15 minutes. Everything that the guys, yourself included, hit just seemed to go over.
Yeah, look, I think I said it yesterday as well when I was talking to a few of the lads. Like, there's leaders all over the field, like, you know. We've some incredible players there and some incredible lads coming off the bench and beyond that, you know. So look, I knew it was just a matter of time once we got into our flow, into our rhythm. It'd take an unbelievable team to stop us, you know. And look, we're happy with yesterday's performance, but like, there's always stuff that you can build on, you know. So I know, delighted for everyone, like, you know.
Can you give me an insight? I think a couple of guys have spoken about the dressing room afterwards. That's a special moment. There's whatever the 36, 37 panellists, then there's obviously backroom teams, so maybe you only have 60, 70 heads that you know quite well in together. There must be something magic about that.
Yeah, it's magic, especially like you said there, it's a magic feeling, like, you know, being in that group. You kind of have to sit there and take it all in, be present, be in the moment, you know. It's memories that last for a lifetime, like, you know. Just you'll always remember those moments in the dressing room, and yeah, look, it was a magic feeling.
Yourself now playing as a cornerback, it's probably something no one would have envisaged maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even to go back to 2018. I think when you played in the semi-final against Cork, you were much further up the pitch. You've had to evolve your game. The guys have obviously helped you in that, in terms of tactically and all that, but are you actually enjoying playing with the number 4 on your back?
Yeah, love it. Yeah, look, I suppose if you said that to me a couple of years ago, you were playing cornerback in 4 All-Irelands, you know, you kind of like, I would have laughed you off, like, you know. But yeah, look, I really enjoy playing back there, and like, I've had some great mentors back there. Like, I've said it the whole time, like, you know, the likes of Dan, Mike, Shawnee, Richie, all these guys who would have basically taught me how to play back there, you know. Now obviously I play a bit more advanced role, like, but look, yeah, and like the likes of Paul Connacht and Shawnee O'Donnell have helped me massively as well, just getting, I suppose, to understand the position. So yeah, look, I'm lucky to have those guys.
I noticed you linked well with the guys in front of you. There was a couple of times for puckouts, maybe you vacated your deeper position. You went ahead of the guys in front of you. How do you communicate that with each other on the field when there's 80,000+ people making such noise? How does that come about?
I suppose it's repetition and training, like, you know. It's I suppose, if you asked Dermot Burns there, I'd be roaring at him a good bit, but he seems to, he tells me he can't hear me, but I'd say he'd be ignoring me at times. But no, like we've been practicing and training the whole time, you know. These moves, it's kind of like instinctively just moving, you know. You see space, you move into it, and we just try and get the ball to the person in the right position.
Finally, if I can ask you about the leaders, you mentioned a lot of leaders in the group, but if I can pick out the two in particular, Declan obviously missing through injury, like gets lifted the cup with Cian. Cian had that fate last year, had to go up with crutches and everything. Those two guys are clearly, you know, the marquee leaders in the group, but what is it they do that's maybe that bit extra special ahead of the rest of the guys?
It's just who they are, you know what I mean? Like, the way they carry themselves, the way they represent us all. They're just incredible men, you know. Like, they're they've always been heroes of mine. Always, I played with Keano the whole way up. Declan Hannon would have been one of the hurlers that I've always looked up to. One of my favourite ever hurlers, you know. But like these guys, it's just the way they carry themselves and what they do for all of us.